Hook intro. Sometimes, life doesn't just test you. It breaks you, again and again, until quitting feels like the only possible choice. But what if your next step could change everything? This is the story of a boy who kept going, even when the whole world told him to stop. Story begins. Setup. This story is about a 15-year-old boy named Aaron. Aaron lived in a small town with his mother. His father had passed away when he was very young. So his mother worked long hours in a tiny shop, just to feed them. Aaron wasn't the smartest boy in school. He wasn't strong. He wasn't the best at anything. But he had one thing, a dream. He wanted to become a runner. He loved the feeling of wind, speed, and the world rushing behind him. Every morning, even before the sun came up, he would tie his worn-out shoes and run on the empty streets. His mother knew the shoes were old and torn, but she couldn't afford new ones. So she would smile and say, "Just run with your heart, my son. One day, the world will run to see you." Those words became Arun's strength. First struggle, world against him. In school, things were different. The other boys laughed at him. "Look at his shoes. Runner? You? You can't even afford breakfast." What a joke. The coach even told him, "Arun, running is not your future. Pick something easier, something for you." But Arun didn't stop. Every rejection only made his heart stronger. Every insult made his legs go faster. Still, life had more tests waiting. Turning point, major conflict. One day, the school announced a district-level race. The winner would get a scholarship, a chance to study for free. For Arun, this was not just a race. It was hope. It was survival. He trained harder than ever. Morning, evening, late nights. He ran, even when his feet bled. His mother worried, but she also believed. Finally, the big day arrived. The stadium was huge, crowds everywhere. Aaron looked at the other runners, brand new shoes, perfect uniforms, strong bodies, and then he looked at himself. Old shoes, loose t-shirt, shaking legs for a moment. Fear whispered to him, "You don't belong here. You will lose. Just quit." But he remembered his mother's voice. "Run with your heart." The whistle blew. Aaron started strong. But halfway through, something happened. His old shoe tore completely, and he fell, hard. The crowd gasped. Laughter spread like fire. "Of course he fell. Go home, loser. Why is he even here?" Aaron sat there on the track, knee bleeding, vision blurry. He could see the other boys running far ahead. The race was over for him, right? His eyes filled with tears. He looked at the ground. For the first time, he felt like quitting. Climax, the decision. Suddenly, a quiet voice echoed in his heart. His mother's voice, his own voice, and the voice of every dream he ever had. "Get up. You didn't come this far, just to stop." Aaron wiped his tears. He stood up, with one shoe, one bare foot, and a bleeding knee. He ran. Every step hurt. Every second reminded him of his failure, but he kept moving forward. The crowd stopped laughing. People stared in silence. His coach couldn't believe it. His rivals looked back, shocked. No, he didn't win the race, but he finished it, with heart, with courage, with every broken piece of himself. When Aaron crossed the finish line, the stadium erupted in applause, not for the fastest runner, but for the boy who refused to stop. Resolution. Life changed. After the race, the district chief came to him. He looked at Arun's torn shoe and bleeding foot, and he said, "Champions are not made by winning. Champions are made by never giving up. The scholarship is yours." Arun's eyes filled with tears again, but this time they were tears of joy. He hugged his mother, and she whispered, "I told you, one day the world will run to see you." Moral. Direct message to audience. Life will always give you reasons to quit. pain, failure, fear, people who doubt you, moments that break you. But remember, you only need one reason to keep going, your dream. Do not stop, just because others cannot see your worth. Do not quit, just because life becomes difficult. Every winner was once a beginner who refused to give up. So whenever you feel like stopping, take one more step. Just one, because the step after that might change your whole life. Outro, inspirational close. Thank you for listening to Aaron's story. If you ever feel lost, just remember this. The world may push you down, but you decide whether you rise again. And one day, the same world will clap for you. So keep going. Your moment is coming.